Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all well. So today I'm going to be playing with the Pastel Goth palette from Kat Von D. These colours aren't really colours I tend to wear very often. Honestly, they kind of scare me. So I wanted to step out of my comfort zone and see what I could come up with. So as always, I'm starting with a primer and a flat base colour. With these shadows, I found that they do apply best with a little bit of a base underneath, or they can cling to the primer weirdly and look kind of patchy and uneven. So you can use something like an eyeshadow that's a similar colour to your skin tone, or a translucent powder. Just anything to kind of create a barrier between the sticky primer and the eyeshadow. On the inner third of the lid, I'm using the shade Meow and I'm applying it with this little brush from Sigma, but not for any special reason, it's one of the only clean brushes I have at the moment because I'm being lazy and I haven't washed any of my brushes recently. On the rest of the lid, I'm applying Doom, kind of leaving a little bit of a gap at the outer corner, but it's basically the rest of the lid. There's going to be a lot of blending in a minute, so I'm not bothering to make that colour quite as strong as it is on the other side, just for now because it's going to fade with all the blending anyway. Then I'm going to apply Dope at the edges here, and I'm pulling it out into a soft, like winged out shape. And I'm also going to run this over the top of the other shades as well through the socket, just to kind of pull everything together and make sure everything blends out nicely. Then I'm going back to Meow and I'm running that over the edges of Dope, just to get a bit of a gradient going on. And now that the blending out is all done, I'm going to go back in with Doom, that blue shade, and really punch up that colour. Moving on to liner, I wanted to do a straight up black because I think the contrast between these gorgeous, muted watercolory type shades and the harsh black is quite fun. But I haven't used any of my black gel or cream liners for a while and they're all dry and applying super chunky and sketchy on the edges. So if you have any tricks to bring the liners back to life, please let me know because my usual trick of mixing it with a makeup remover on the back of my hand didn't really help this time. But that's why I ended up with the massive liner today. I would have preferred them to be a little bit thinner, but I just did that thing where you mess up the edge and you have to keep making it bigger and bigger to fix up the edges. So just go ahead and do your usual winged liner. The only thing to note here is that I've taken some of that black underneath the eye as well, because these shadows do layer really nicely on top of different bases. So applying them over a black is going to change the colour slightly and make it a little bit darker. So under the eye, I applied Dope in the outer corner over that black liner, and you can see how it's a little bit darker. And then I applied Meow underneath the rest. In the inner corner, I'm going to apply the white to really brighten that area up. And weirdly, this is actually one of my favourite parts of the look, and maybe even my favourite eyeshadow in the palette, if that counts. Adventurous, I know, just a boring white eyeshadow, but it's a really nice quality and it really brightened up that area, and I also really like how it looked underneath the brow as well. I thought a really nice colour for the waterline would be a yellow, so I used this yellow cream colour from Anastasia Beverly Hills, and again I had the same issue with this one. It's just dead and it's crumbly and I don't know what happened. And nothing's changed in this room. I haven't moved my makeup, the temperature hasn't changed, so I don't know, I think it's just funny timing. So my lashes are the SocialEyes lashes in the style Whiplash, and I'm still wearing the same ones I've been wearing this whole time. They're the same pair, they're holding up really nicely, so well done Carissa. So for my lips, I kind of wanted to wear black lipstick, but I am more comfortable with wearing black lipstick than I am wearing lighter shades. So I guess what I ended up wearing ended up being a bit more adventurous for me. So I used ColourPop liner in a Snap to begin with. I dabbed a little bit of liquid lipstick in the shade Shimmy in the center, and then I think I applied just like a Carmex lip balm over the top to avoid that butthole effect and also add a little bit of shine. But then that's it. I really hope you enjoyed watching this video and you can pull some inspiration from it. As always, thank you guys for watching and I'll speak to you next time.